join me as I finish off splitting my samples just before making a hip hop beat. We continue. Right. That is very roughly chopped, but that's the way I like it. That is the way I like it. So, let's put it on. Good. So now, they're all chopped up into 32 bits. And what I can do is, out of those 32 bits, I can make up my own little tune. But what I love to do is pitch down the samples. You can get some weird sounds by pitching down the samples. So that's what I'm going to do just now. And yeah, I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I've got some scope there. I've got some. You can hear what I'm thinking about. So yeah, let's get a wee hi-hat or something like that, just so that I can hear what I'm doing. Drums. So, shout out to Borough Records, shout out DJ Sonic, shout out to Scottish Hip Hop. Let's get a wee hi-hat. That'll do it for one. And I always put my hi-hat on track 1. I don't know if you can see that there where my mouse is. Sometimes it shows it, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, that's track 1 there. Track 1 is for hi-hat. Track 2 is for snare. Track 3 is for kick drum. Track 4 is for sample, which we don't have anything. Track 5 would be for bass line. Track 6 usually for any sort of drum loops that we add on later on, and that's about it. Any other sort of effects, we just go 1 up, track 7, 8, 9, 10, blah 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 blah. But just now we are going for a hi-hat. Just a very standard hi-hat. Oh, you bandit. My back is very sore today. Just thought I'd let you know. That sound is bleeding into the microphone. Right, so there's your hi-hat. Okay. Right, on to track 2. Whoa. Okay, that one will do for just now. And see where we're here. I'm going to get a kick. I'm going to get an open hi-hat. See where I put that one there, which was right here. OHH. No, it's not showing up. Okay. It does sometimes, doesn't other times. Open hi-hat. Close hi-hat. So what we would have is we would have an option of, well, usually we would have an option of up to 4 hats, 4 kick drums, 4 snares, and this row here, these 4 here, are for effects or drum loops. But we have all these banks as well, so I mean, we're not going to run out of space, but usually I would only have an option of 4 kicks, 4 snares, 4 hats, closed or open, and then maybe the drum loop would go up here, drum loop effect, some sort of effect down here if we need to use it. But I'm just going to find a wee kick while I'm here. I like to go for 2 different kicks. Right, so that's going to be my first kick. I'm going to add that one as well. And I'm going to add that one as well. So we've got 2, 3, 4 all here. And 1 snare. Oh, that's a bit... That's an angry snare, that one. This is why rim shots are quite good. Let's go back, let's try DJ Sunny snares here. Snares. We'll go for that one. We'll go for that one. And that one. Okay. Oh, okay. So when the sample cuts off like this, it's not going to do it again, but when the sample cuts off like that, it means that your master is set to mono instead of polyphonic. You need to change that, which is right here. You go to program edit button, right? You go to program edit button and this comes up here, and what you do is you change this from mono to poly. Oh, excuse me. And then what happens is each of the samples will not cut each other off. So we're going to make sure we're on track 2 for the snare drums. And we're going to do a bit of snare action. Right, so what I've done there is I've layered 4 different snare drums there. I've layered them. I'm not going to keep it like that because that's far too loud. But what I'll do is I'll balance all those snare drums out. I'll maybe get rid of 2 of them, 3 of them, and then what I'll do is I'll balance it. I'll balance the volume. The equalisation, then we'll add our effects on later. But what we'll do just now is we will jump on to track 3, which is our kick drum track. So I don't know if you can hear that on the video, but one has a slightly higher pitch to it. So I would say the leading one has a higher pitch. So what do we want? Do we want the higher pitch being leading, or do we want the lower pitch be leading? I think we want the latter. So let's go for that. And what we're going to do just now is, because our time correction is on very basic, but we want a little bit of swing to it, so we're going to change that up to a timing correction of 16 and triplets. Triplets. Just a very, very basic pattern just to get the sound going. We can always go back. We're probably going to change it, but that'll do for just now until we put our sample down. Until we find our sample, then we can start building our track properly. Okay then. Let us retire to track 4, and this is where all the fun starts. This is where we can start playing our little samples. Okay, and straight away I have just remembered another thing to do. What I'm wanting to do with this is the 32 pieces of the sample. I want to, each time I trigger one of the pads and I trigger another pad, I want them to cancel each other out. So basically I want the pads to be mono. So how to do that is, I'm sure there's an easier way, but this is the way that I've done it for the last 10 years, and this is the way a lot of people on YouTube I've seen doing it, because it makes that funny noise, that hilarious noise when you're doing this. So you go to Program Edit, and I'll just show you what I mean. You go to LFO mode. Along the bottom, then you get to mute group, and you can make this mute group 1. So you trigger each pad 1, and then you use your data plus or minus. You use the data plus, mute group 1, mute group 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and that's 16 done. And what we do to check whether these are all muted is you play them dead fast, and that's that noise that you hear everyone doing. Okay, and that's good. And then we do that with the next 16. Because quite a lot of the time you actually miss them because you end up doing it so fast. Okay. That's how fast I'm checking that. Okay. So what we can do now is, when we play the samples, when we play each pad, each one cuts each one out. So it's nice and clean. I want the upbeats type, or do I want the darker? Let's just mess around with this wee sample a wee bit more, see what we can get out of it. I think we can get a wee bit more. We can squeeze a wee tiny wee bit more out of this. Right, something's drawn me to that pad there, which is pad 7 in bank A. And it's almost, we're running at 85 BPM for this track just now, which is standard for my tracks, for my boom bap hip hop tracks. But it's almost half a 2 bars. But we can fill that out. Just by pressing the pad next to it, which is a nice soft pad. Just a wee quarter, a wee quarter, or a wee eighth at the end there. I don't know, I like that sound, I don't know. Let's play around with this more. Let's play around with the, what do you call it? The pitch of this one, because I don't know, there's something about this little sample, I like this. Do you know what? I'm going to make that into my sequence 1, whether that is the first sequence or whether that's the last sequence, or whether usually with the hip hop tracks I'll make a verse sequence, which would be like a 16 bars. 16 bars? Is that right? It's been a while. Yeah, 16 bars or whatever. What the fuck ever. And then we'll do like maybe a 2 bar bridge, or maybe a 4 bar bridge, and then we would do like maybe a 4 or an 8 bar chorus or hook or whatever you want to call it. I call it a chorus because it's a chorus, motherfucker. Because I'm old school. I'm 38 years old. We call it a chorus, motherfucker. Where you sing the fucking shit. You rap in the verse and you sing the fucking chorus, motherfucker. Right, anyway. That's enough of that. Let's do this. I forgot what I was doing. Oh. What is the... What happened there? Oh, bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Do you know what? I've actually forgotten the sound. Hey, I think it was that one. Let's double check that. Prog edit. 6, 5. So we were working with these two. Wait, I don't know what actually happened there to track 4. But it's not triggering the samples anymore. Pass. Let's just jump straight on to track 5. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, let's do this. Right, now is a great time to clean up my snares, add some effects in, make it sound nice and warm. Yeah, put some effects in, pitch down or pitch up my stuff, get the volumes correct, all that type of stuff. So let's do that just now. Okay, so I am deliberately leaving the sample a wee bit loud just now because I just want to hear it after I add some effects in. So we are going to, because this is all drum type tracks. We don't have any keynote groups or any plugins or any MIDI or anything like that. We're just going to stick to the. We're not going to give it any delay, but we're going to do this nice little cassette. Oh no, you can't see that. You can't see that. I have a DAW cassette. VST effect. The cassette tape says KLEVGR on it. I think maybe that's the company or whatever, I don't know. Okay, so that's the first effect we're going to put on, right? And then I don't want to do it too much, but I'll put a nice little vinyl effect on it, right? And what we'll do is we'll change the year to 1980. We'll give it some warp. Alright. Right, let's turn this up a wee bit. I need to switch my mic off for a second to listen to this properly. So that's just brought out some little fucking Public Enemy type squeal there in the background. I don't know where that's come from, but we'll keep that one in. That's absolutely fine by me. What should we do? Right, so basically what we've done is we've found ourselves a sample, right? The longer the sample, the better. Obviously, with no drums or anything like that in the sample, which is perfect. But I always choose a sample, maybe if I can get a sample that's like maybe 50 seconds, 45 seconds to a minute long, that is amazing. I can literally make 10 beats out of that one sample, because all you're doing is you're looping, and the shorter the loop, the shorter the sample that you use, the kind of rougher and the more classic kind of boom bap it sounds. So that's, I've basically just used two pads there, which were those two pads there. That pretty much one pad and it gives you a nice loop ready for the MC to spit fire on. I added a cassette filter. I added the isotope the free isotope vinyl emulator, which is a really cool VST plugin that's free. What are some of the features on here? Warp depth, mechanical noise, wear, electrical noise, dust and scratch. You can also choose, there's a knob for year of record, like, so you have like 2000, 1980, 70, 60, 50 and 1930. Then you've got the RPM of the record, 33, 45 or 78, and this emulates. The isotope vinyl VST is really good if you want to make your music all warped and kind of lo-fi. That plugin is great. So that's the isotope vinyl. What's it called? Just isotope vinyl. That's it. I've then got the TAL chorus plugin, the LX chorus plugin. That one's free plugin as well. The only plugin that I used here, which is paid, is the DAW cassette from KLE VGR. That's the only paid plugin I've used here. But you could emulate, or you could get the same results from free plugins. So don't sweat it. But yeah, that's like our hip hop beat. It's a very basic hip hop beat, but still a hip hop beat. Yeah, so instead of looking at my big balding upper, the other thing that I was thinking of putting in was that little stereo widener, or ozone imager. Is that isotope as well? This is a free one as well. Let me open this up here. No, I don't think it's isotope. Is it isotope? I don't know, but it's called ozone imager. And here's the difference. I'm going to play it to you. This is without the imager, and the next bit is with the imager. Yep, I think we'll go for that. So yeah, anyway, this was making a beat with me. I hope you learned something. It doesn't pay to play. Peace.